Yes, my dear students, I've unmuted all of you. So please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. I've unmuted all of you. Hor was reading. Hor, be ready, please.
Animals feed on plants.
Wait, Hor, till others join.
I know this handwriting.
Stop or don't mention the name, okay? Because it may be embarrassing for some students. So I used to not to mention the name of the writer. I call him or her writer. Okay, whatever the name, but this is a piece of writing we're discussing. Okay.
Okay.
Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Haitham, mute yourself. Okay. 24 students till now. What is the rest? Actually, I'm so proud of my dear students, grade 8, for even for the girls and boys. I didn't expect these interesting pieces of writing. Okay. I hope, inshallah, you continue with this level or more to improve this level. So by the end of grade 9, inshallah, you'll be able to answer a complete RGC exam.
Inshallah.
Yes, Paul, you can continue, Paul.
Trees are getting cut down for fuel production.
Here, wait, this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 4, this is number animals feed on plants, this is number 4. Yes, continue, Paul.
Animals feed on plants, advancing, weakening the soil.
Yes, number 5.
People drain natural supplies of water.
Yes.
Soil becomes eroded by wind and rain.
Normally land.
Normally land is rotated.
Rotated.
However, normally land is rotated. However, overpopulation demands land not resting for takes up a large amount of water.
Wait. Normally land is rotated, okay? However, overpopulation, yes, demands not resting for food, demands land, yes, not resting for food production. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 9, mashallah. Yes. 4, continue. Underground crops.
Amount of water.
Yes, takes a large amount of water. All of these reasons
are causing desert expansion.
Great, mashallah, great. This student, thanks so much. This student covered most of the points, okay, and he or she covered one more, okay, to guarantee the full mark, okay, in the content, okay. But let's read it again for grammatical or spelling mistakes. Today, desert. And where is D? This is D, yes, this is D. Okay, desert, why capitalizing D? There is no need for capitalizing D. Okay, so this must be small. Today, desert expansion is one of that. Okay, one of the miserable, okay, problems that Earth faces. Okay. Is one miserable? Is okay without that, but without one is a miserable problem that Earth faces. Very good. However, here comma. We have different ways of using the word however. Okay, you can put a full stop and start by however. Okay, start capital here, or you can put a semicolon and start small h like this and use a conjunction, a comma. So in any case, you have to use a comma after however. However, humans are one of the biggest reasons of why this is happening now. As I told you before when I was assessing the piece of writing for For the content, I can't consider this as one of the points because the writer didn't say how humans were one of the reasons. Okay, but because this student covered more than 8 points, he can or she can get a high mark for the content. Okay, because he or she wrote more than 8. Okay, is happening now. Why is happening now? Temperature increase. So I think there must be a full stop here. This is we call run-on sentence. Run-on sentences is one of the common mistakes for IGC students in writing summary. Again, run-on sentences means sentences that are not connected. Okay, separate sentences or sentences that are not connected correctly. Okay. We have different ways to fix run-on sentences. I think you started this before, maybe in the chapters for writing. We can separate them, put a full stop and separate this one from that one, or you can use a conjunction, okay? Whatever it's a coordinating or subordinating conjunction. Temperature, okay, increasing. Temperature increasing, this is here a verb. I think you can say the increase in temperature or the increased temperature. You can use it as an adjective. The increased temperature causes global warming, gives, okay, and gives less amount of water to support plants. Okay, trees, okay, there must be, this is still run-on sentence, okay, full stop. Trees are getting, please mute yourself, please. Trees are getting cut down for fuel production, full stop. I think the writer here is trying to list the reasons. Please don't do this or don't make these mistakes. Listing, just as if I'm reading a list. Okay, so where are the transition words? Okay, animals feed on plants. Feed on plants. Advancing, weakening, a spelling mistake. This is E, not I. Weakening the soil. Full stop. All these are run-on sentences. This is very fatal mistake for your writing. People drain natural supplies of water. What is this? This is a kind of list. Soil becomes eroded by wind and rain. Normally, full stop. Normally land is rotated. However, comma, and there mustn't be a space here. However, overpopulation demands land not resting for food production. Okay, and growing crops takes up a large amount of water. Full stop. All of these, so capital, because here this is the beginning of, yes, so the common mistake here that appeared in this piece of writing is run-on sentences. Run-on sentences, independent sentences that are not connected correctly. Okay, so if you don't have, or if you don't use a conjunction, if you don't want to use a conjunction, you can separate them using a full stop like this. Okay, but writing comma, I think you studied a whole lesson about three lessons about commas. So after these 3 lessons, you still have spelling punctuation mistakes with commas. So again, the use or the excessive use of commas like this is not acceptable, especially if it's not correct. Okay, so for the language, okay, I can say that this student depended a lot on. Yeah, he or she tried to use his own words or his own understanding, like global warming, but support the plants, poor soil, the same as the previous one. Okay. Okay. Actually, I can give this student as points. Partly organized and reasonably coherent cohesive devices are used generally appropriately. Yes, this student used however and some conjunctions. Okay, very good use of all words, high level of accuracy. Actually, at least I can give this student 4 out of 8 or 3 out of 8 for 4. I can say 4 out of 8 for the language. Okay, so time left is not enough for finishing the summaries. I'll print them today, inshallah, and correct all of them and send you the the answers or the correction. Before we finish, I'd like to say something. All of you got the username and password for the Literacy Planet website. This website was mainly before for the World Mania competition. This competition that you participated in 2 years ago, okay? For 2 years we participated in this competition, not years ago, okay? I've assigned a task for all of you. This is one of the usernames and passwords of the students. Okay, so this is what you can see now if you log in using your own password and the username. Okay, you can click here to allow this. So everything made in PDF, you can see it. You can find it here in the task bar, you know, tasks. And you see this tasks. Okay, there is an alarm here, tasks. So anything I assign for you, okay, you can find here tasks. Okay, and these exercises are suitable for your level. I'm sure that inshallah it's suitable for your level. This is a kind of reading exercise. We can start by this. Okay, and other times, next times I can specify some grammar exercises, some maybe writing exercise, phonics, spelling, a lot of interesting lessons in this website. Okay, you can answer in this way, and you can put a mark, and your answer. This is by luck, inshallah. Complete the sentence, but have the correct. Okay, so you can continue till you finish the exercise. Okay, everything is okay now for you. Everything is clear. You can find the task that the teacher specifies, okay, or assigns for you here in the tasks. Okay, Muhammad, I think one is raising his hand. You can speak now.
Mr. When I open the website and click Enable Flash, it says this plugin has been blocked.
Look, Muhammad, I think it happened with me here. You can find a mark that will appear here, okay?
Yes.
Make it allowed. Change the setting to be allowed. Change the setting, okay? Press. You will find something here appear, okay? Kind of sign or something like this. Click on it and they change the setting to be allowed. So allow this website to use or to set up Flash, okay? In this way, you can see everything. This website
block
provides.
sites from running Flash is disabled. Block no sites added. Allow no sites added.
You found it?
Yes.
What are the options you have now?
So I have one option. Wait. Block sites from running Flash.
No. It changed. There is an icon.
What?
Is it okay now?
Yes.
It changes the setting to allow. Okay. In this case, you can read everything presented here by the website. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand before we leave. I think you have another session now. Hor? Yes, Hor, you can speak, Hor?
Should we do this or can we not?
You mean that this is optional or this is compulsory or you have to do it? This is an exercise assigned for you by the teacher. So neglecting the exercise, this is a kind of disrespect for the teacher. Okay, this is the teacher try to search for the exercise that's suitable for you and try to learn how to assign a task for the student here in this website. And I spent a lot of time searching for the way to how to do this and how to manage this and how to assign this for grade 8 and for all the students for grade 8 and for all the students for grade 9. So after all this, okay, you neglect or ignore what the teacher assigned for you. I'm not talking to her, I'm talking to all of you because this may be expected from some students, okay, to ignore what the teacher does, okay? So I think this is a kind of disrespect for the teacher after all this effort he or she exerts for you, okay? And this is what made me so disappointed 2 days before, when I was correcting or counting the number of the students who sent me the answers of the reading exercise and the summary, I found that 2 or 3 students only sent me the summary. This is not the day before yesterday. Okay, so I was so disappointed after all this effort to find the reading, the writing exercise, and to upload it on the website, and to send a message on the group, and to remind you every time on your private, on your group, and on the school's group, and to send the same message to your teacher, to your female teacher, to post it on your group. And after all this effort, you ignore what the teacher does. This is something disappointing for the teacher.
What? I did not mean it like that.
Wallahi, I know that. I'm sure that you won't do this, and you are asking a question that, or something that may happen from other students. I'm sure about this. Okay, so this is a very good comment, okay, but for me, this is a sign of disrespect for the teacher when you ignore all the efforts the teacher does for you. Okay, wallahi, we exerted a lot of efforts to find the username and password for each student for you on this website. Even it contains some educational games you can benefit from. You can spend your time. I'm sure that you have a lot of time these days. You can benefit from you can enjoy your time, play these games, and learn at the same time. Okay, so
Friends,
yes.
she was not able to open the mic, so she texted me and asked me if I can tell the teacher whether he.
I know. Allah, I'm not addressing you. Allah, I'm not addressing you. Okay, I'm addressing some students. They know themselves. Okay, they know themselves. Okay, and I don't want to make them feel embarrassed now if I mention their name. Okay, if I mention their names now, I think they won't participate again with me. So I'm sure they know themselves. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks, Howard. Thank you so much. Thanks, my dear students. Hope you enjoyed your time with me, and have a nice day. Thank you so much, and goodbye.